There are 9 types of adverb clauses, and we have already discussed 5 types of adverb clauses in the first part of this video. Today we will discuss the remaining 4 types of adverb clauses, and the 6th type of adverb clause that we are taking up today is the adverb clause of purpose. This clause is generally formed by using such subordinate conjunction as so that, in order that, lest, etc. In the given sentence, he works hard so that he may become a doctor. Why is he working hard? What is the purpose behind it? That purpose is shown by the subordinate clause so that he may become a doctor. So that he may become a doctor is a subordinate clause to the main clause he works hard, showing the purpose of working hard. So in this way we can explain the purpose by using so that, in order that, or lest. In the second sentence, he saves money. What is his purpose behind saving money? He saves money is the main clause. And what is his purpose behind saving money is explained by the subordinate purpose clause, subordinate adverb purpose clause, that is, in order that he may buy a car. So this is a subordinate adverb purpose clause. The purpose of saving money is explained through this subordinate clause. This subordinate clause has no meaning of its own. It gathers meaning only when there is some main clause. And in the third sentence, he has given up smoking. So what is the purpose behind giving up smoking? This is explained by this subordinate clause, beginning with the subordinate conjunction lest he should contract cancer. So he wants to avoid contracting cancer, that this is the purpose behind giving up smoking. So we can see that these words, so that, in order that, lest, their subordinate conjunction are used to form subordinate adverb clause of purpose. Sometime when it is in the past, then these words also change. He worked hard. If the main clause is in the past, so that he might become a doctor. We are to take note of the fact whether the main clause is in the present tense or past tense. If it is in the past tense, then we have also to bear in mind that may will change into might, can would change into could. Whatever modal verb is used, that would be used in its past form. So this thing should also be taken into mind, should be borne into mind, in order to frame the correct type of adverb clause of purpose. Now let us take up the next adverb clause of result. To frame this kind of adverb clause of result, we use such conjunction as so, then adjective, then that clause. He worked so hard that he secured first rank in NIT for undergraduates. He worked so hard is the main clause, and the result of working hard is expressed through the adverb clause of result, that he got first rank. So this is the result of working hard, which is he worked so hard is the main clause, principal clause, and dependent clause. It can be called main clause, independent clause, or principal clause. That he secured first rank in it, it is a subordinate adverb clause of result. And this subordinate clause is also called either subordinate clause or dependent clause. So this is called as subordinate clause or dependent clause. So in this way, we have explained these two types of adverb clauses, adverb clause of purpose and adverb clause of result. There is another important adverb clause of contrast. Adverb clause of contrast in this type of clause, generally unexpected result is shown. We expect something, but quite contrary to that expectation happens. This type of adverb clause is called adverb clause of contrast, or it is also called as concessive clause. Concessive clause means we concede one thing, but the result is quite contrary to our acceptance of the thing. For instance, although he worked hard, he failed. Even though he was very popular, he lost the election. Though he is poor, he is happy. Though he does not waste his time, and concentrates on his studies, he does not get good marks. So these are the subordinate conjunction, although, though, even though, which are used to form adverb clause of contrast. And in this sentence, although he worked hard, is an adverb clause of contrast, since the result is he failed. When somebody works hard, generally it is expected that he will have good results, he will pass. But when something happens contrary to the expectation, that kind of sentence is said to have been containing an adverb clause of contrast. So here he failed is the main clause, although he worked hard is the subordinate clause of contrast. And when we use the subordinate clause first and main clause later on, then we use comma. So this should also be kept in mind that whenever adverb clause or subordinate clause comes before the main clause, then comma has to be used. Even though he was very popular, though it was believed that people like him and he is very popular, but the result was quite contrary to his popularity. He should have won the election, but the main clause shows the contrasting result. He lost the election is in contrast to the adverb clause, which is called adverb clause of contrast. And in the third sentence also, when somebody is poor, it is generally believed that he remains miserable, unhappy and sad. But here the things are different. Though he is poor is an adverb clause of contrast, he is happy is the main clause, and here the result in the main clause is quite in contrast to the condition in the subordinate adverb clause of contrast. Similarly, though he does not waste his time and concentrate on his studies, this is an adverb clause of contrast, subordinate clause. He does not get good marks is the main clause, which also shows contrasting result. As per the condition in the adverb clause of contrast, he should have got good marks. But the results in such a clause is generally quite different or contrary to normal expectation. Now let us take up the next type of adverb clause, that is adverb clause of comparison. In order to form adverb clause of comparison, we use such subordinate conjunction as, so as, and then. For instance, she is not so intelligent as her sister. The comparison between two sisters is used by using so as. She is not so intelligent is the main clause, and comparison is made by using this adverb clause of comparison. As her sister is an adverb clause of comparison. Ram is as honest as any other member of his family. He is much taller than his brother. His score is much better than that of his sister. She is not so intelligent as her sister. So she is not so intelligent is the main clause, as her sister is an adverb clause of comparison. Ram is as honest as any other member of his family. Ram is as honest is the main clause, and the comparison is being made with any other member of the family. So as any other member of which family is an adverb clause of comparison. She is much taller is the main clause. Then his brother is the adverb clause of comparison. Similarly, his score is much better. It is also the main clause, and comparison is being made with the score of his sister. Then that of his sister is here understood, since adverb is also needed to make an clause. Sometimes the verb is understood. And then that of his sister is an adverb clause of comparison. Here are some other things which need to be taken into mind. If adjective is followed by noun, then we use article not before adjective but before noun. For instance, he is not so intelligent a boy as his friend is. We have to bear in mind generally and these articles are used before adjective. But in such a case, when comparison is made by using the conjunction so as, we put article not before adjective but before a noun. She is not so intelligent a boy as his friend. We will not say she is not so an intelligent boy as his friend is. So in this case, whenever there is a noun also after the adjective, then article has to be placed before noun, not before adjective. And in case comparison is made between plural nouns, then we don't use so, we have to use such. For instance, the boys of this class are I have not seen such naughty boys as those are in the current class. Since here we have plural noun, we cannot say I have not seen so naughty boys. This is not allowed in grammar. When comparison is made between plural nouns, then we have to use such in place of so. So the correct sentence is I have not seen such naughty boys. This is the adverb, this is the main clause. As these are in the, it is a adverb clause of comparison. So in this sentence we have to learn this rule that when comparison between plural nouns is made, we don't use so, rather we have to use such in order to make grammatically acceptable sentence. So this is what we need to know about adverb clauses of comparison. I have explained all the 9 types of adverb clauses quite at length by citing necessary examples. I feel this video will help enhance your knowledge and you will find it very productive and informative. In case you find it a useful video, I would like you to subscribe to it and express your liking for it. Thanks a lot.